Well, it's sort of hard to understand what she's trying to say, as though Donald Trump hasn't faced the most hostile media over the last 8 years of anybody possible. The sort of swaying on stage, there's a very obvious explanation involving other people in the room. They edited the video to make it look like he was confused up there. There's a lot of like low-level trickster stuff. In the end, the Kamala Harris campaign, they're reeling, right? The winner of debates, the winner of the election, isn't the guy who's out there looking for the soundbite, looking to make this. She's had to make this offensive push because she's so far behind in the polls. She's behind in the polls. She's probably not going to win. And this is the last gasp of her campaign to try to throw something out there. She didn't do very well, but then again, it's a 50-50 election. She doesn't have to do that well. She only has to do, like you said, is to get those Nikki Haley supporters, people who don't support the Republican Party, into what it is today and see if she can win them over. If she can, it's worth it. But otherwise, I think she probably made a mistake going out there.
The Trump campaign seemed desperate to keep him on the messages of the economy and immigration. He strayed a little bit back into some of the more wild rhetoric that we were associated with him in sort of 2020, really, in 2016. Is that helpful? Is he blowing this campaign? Surely he just needs to keep his mouth shut for 2 weeks and not stir up trouble.
Yeah, I think he just needs to play it cool. I think you have Donald Trump. You can't tell him what to do. He's going to play the game his own way. He's got his own style. He's the Teflon Don for a reason. Things bounce off him. He's a different guy. But yeah, I think it's probably advisable that he just plays it cool. He's got a commanding lead in each of the swing states as far as polling goes. I mean, if you're tied with Donald Trump, tied polling, you're losing because people are afraid to poll. With Trump, it's easy. You call somebody, say, "Are you voting for Trump?" They say no. You say, "Is your neighbor voting for Trump?" They say, "Oh yeah, him. He's doing it." So all it is people are afraid to talk to the pollster. So if the polls at this point are tied, we've got a pretty solid look at this election. It's not going to be an easy one, but I think we've got this one in the bag.